All right, good morning, everyone. It's 7 o'clock, so we will get started. Well done for getting here at 7 a.m. on the long weekend. All right, hello, everyone. My name is Hannah. Welcome to Sixtwo at Home. Look after yourselves this morning. There'll be lots of layers and options. Take the layers and options that suit you. If you ever need a moment, take it. Let's get started. All right, so I think I'm definitely off mute, so that's good. All right, fantastic. We're going to start today standing on our mats. We're going to be standing at the end of our mats. That mat is out long in front of us. Those feet are just wider than our shoulders. So feet just wider than our shoulders. We're going to reach our fingertips to the sky. Bend our knees, push our bum to the wall behind, find a squat, elbows come to your knees. Reach the hands back up, and then we sweep the fingers forward, chin drops to our chest. We roll all the way down. Relax through the back of your neck. So we can bend through the knees here if you want. We're going to place our hands on the floor, pad them out, walk out into our plank. From here, we're going to drop those knees. We bend the elbows to the wall behind, keep the back nice and long, lower down, press back up, push that bottom to the ceiling, lift right up onto your tiptoes, draw the front of your t-shirt to the front of your trousers. And then we're going to walk the hands back into our feet. Bend the knees, roll up, look towards your knees. So the last thing that comes up is that head. Same thing again, we reach the fingers to the ceiling. Push the bum to the wall behind, find that squat, elbows to knees. Bring it back up. Chin drops to our chest, we roll all the way down. Hands walk out on that mat. So I dropped my knees last time. You can stay in the plank if you want. Option to drop the knees, bend the elbows to the wall behind, lower that chest down. Push back up, bum to sky, on your tiptoes. Walk those hands back in. Good, rolling all the way up. Hands to sky. So we're doing the same sequence. We're going to do it another 4 times. Find that squat, elbows to knee. Reach up, chin drops to chest, hands reach to the floor. Option to bend the knees, we walk out. Option to drop the knees, I'm going to this morning, bend the elbows to the wall behind, lower the chest down, it hovers off. Press up, push your bum to the sky, walk back in. Good, roll all the way up. And now we've got the motion of the ocean here. We might be able to just take the speed up a tiny little bit. If you want to add in 2 of these tricep pushes here, you can. I'll do 2 this time, and then I think I'll stick to 1. Push that bum to the sky. Walk the hands in. Good, 3 more at your own pace. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Find that squat, re-roll down, walk out. Good. We're going to go for 2 more after this one. Bending those knees as an option for that tricep push-up. And remember to bend those knees as we roll up this morning. Let's make this next one our final one. And then we're going to finish at the end of our mat for those squats. Good, finishing your last one here, coming all the way back in, bending through those knees to reach those hands to the sky. Good, if your feet have got a bit more narrow, take them just past shoulder width. We are pushing that bum to the wall behind, finding knees, elbows to knees, reaching up. Good, we're just going to work this squat here. Pushing that bum as far back to the wall as we can. Hinging at those hips and leaning forward. Looking good, guys. We're going to go for another 6 here. And then we're going to start adding 2 little pulses at the bottom. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next time we're down, 2 little pulses at the bottom. Little pulse. And those elbows need 2 little taps on those knees. We're staying nice and low. Looking really good, guys. Really good energy for those from those I can see on the camera. And I'm sure we're all giving it at home as well. We're going for another 6. We're going to stay low and pulsed in 5, 4, 3, staying low and pulsing in 2, and 1. Stay low, little pulses, elbows are bouncing up and down. We've got another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, standing all the way up in 2, and 1, stand all the way up. Final roll down here, that chin drops to our chest. Relax through the back of the neck. Fingertips are reaching, option to bend those knees. We walk those hands out. We are going to find our plank, either that high plank with a nice long back or drop those knees. We're holding here. Push your hands into the mat. Make the gap between your chest and the floor as big as you can. Round through those shoulders. We've got another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly melt into the mat. Drop those knees down very, very slowly. Lower yourself onto your mat. So we're laying on our bellies. Fabulous, guys. From here, we're going to take our hands and pile them one on top of the other in front of our face on the floor. We're going to rest our forehead on our hands. Nice big inhale here. And an exhale. Next time we inhale, we're going to press our hands and elbows into the mat. The chest lifts off. We look forward. Lower it down. So the hands and arms press into the mat. The chest peels off and we look forward. Looking good. A little time to get our breath here. Quite an energetic warm-up. Good. So you can stay here with this lift off the chest. And we're peeling as much of the front of the t-shirt off as we can. And those legs are just nice and long on the mat. If you want to take it a little bit further, we press up. Hold with that chest lifted as high as you can. Bring one hand to your forehead. Bring the other hand to your forehead. And then lower back down. So we press the hands and arms in as we lift. Single hand lifts to forehead, like you're checking your temperature. The other hand lifts up, and then we lower back down. Looking good, guys. So you can stay here with this lift, single, single. If you want to go a little bit further this morning, we press up. This time, both hands come to your head. Hold for a moment, and then we lower everything down. Press into that mat. Peel the front of your t-shirt off. Try and keep that lift as you lift the hands to your forehead. Lower everything down. Good. We are going to go here for another 4. And then we're going to add in another layer, lowering everything down. Really important to work through our back extensions. And mat Pilates is the perfect time to do it. We've got another 2. Final one, finish this last one, single or double hands to that forehead. Then we lower down. All right, from here, we're going to press up. Single or double hands come to our head. We open our hands out to the sides of the room, keeping our chest lifted. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Press your hands to the wall behind. Your chest lifts off a little further. Keep the chest lifted as you sweep the hands back around. Bring them to your forehead and lower back down. Let's repeat. So we press in, that chest peels off. Hands come to your forehead. Open them out wide. Clasp them behind you. Press into the wall behind. That chest lifts higher. Keep that lift as we let go. Yes, I can see you keeping your lift. Bring those hands back and lower down. Good. We're going to go here for another 3. Going at your own pace. And really try and lift a little further when you press those hands to the wall behind. Keep that lift. That's our super goal here. Good. We've got another 2. And if you do need a break, you can go back to that first option where we keep the hands connected and then come back down. Good. Make the next one your last one. Press up. Hands to forehead. Reach behind. Clasp those hands. Stay lifted. We sweep them back around. Bring the foreheads down and lower back down. Well done. Take a little wriggle here. Push those hands into the mat by your chest. We're going to push ourselves up into a 4-point kneel. Hands underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Nice big inhale here. As we exhale, let's round through the back of that t-shirt. Feels lovely after all that extension work. Look towards your belly button. Tuck that tailbone under. As we inhale, that tailbone and head lift up, that belly drops to the mat. Good. Nice big exhale as you round through the back of that t-shirt. Inhale to look up. Good. Keep going here. We'll go for about a count of 6 and let's take some free movement time. So if it feels good here to roll those hips or even roll the neck, you can do that here. I might roll my neck. Good. We'll go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Finding somewhere in the middle of that cat's cow. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, look around your shoulder, find your feet. Come back through center, look around the other shoulder, look towards those feet. Good. So we're getting a nice side bend through our body. And you might find that as you look around, you might be able to look a little bit further. Maybe you can see both of your feet rather than just one. Good. We'll keep looking over our shoulder for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. All right, we're going to stretch out those wrists. So at the moment, our fingertips are reaching to the wall in front. We're going to turn our hands outwards and then towards our knees. So we're going, the right hand will go clockwise, the left hand will go anti-clockwise. That was hard for me at this time in the morning. All right, so those fingertips are reaching towards your knees. We're going to rock backwards and forwards on those wrists. And I know this can feel quite peculiar, but it's really good for getting those wrists ready to take a little bit of load. Good. While we're rocking back and forth, we find that cat shape. Round through the back of your t-shirt, look towards your belly button. And then find that cow, belly drops, tailbone and head look up. Good. We'll rock here for another 4. Maybe find that cat again. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. We'll turn those hands back around so they're the normal way. Give them a little roll as well. All right, we're going to tuck those toes under. We're still in that 4-point kneel. Nice, we inhale. As you exhale, press your hands and toes into the mat. We hover the knees off about the height of a tennis ball. Lower them back down. Press the floor away, hover those knees, bring it back down. Good, so we're going to add quite a few layers this morning into our knee hover. And remember that you always have this layer to come back to. Good, we're going to go here for another 8. Don't sink into those armpits. We want the nice round shoulders. 7, 6. It might feel good to exhale as you press into the mat. Now think about the belly pulling away from the front of your trousers. We've got 5, 4. We're going to hold up in that knee hover. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold up in your knee hover. Your right leg reaches to the wall behind as your left leg lengthens, bum to sky. Bring the knees back down. They hover off and then we lower them down. So we hover off. Right leg reaches to the wall behind, left leg lengthens. We're in our downward dog shape with one leg reaching. Bring the knees back. So you can drop the knees if you want extra layer, keep them hovering. We press up, back leg reaches to the sky. Bring it back down. Looking really good here, guys. We're going to go for another 4. Yes, these look fabulous. Catherine, you and your partner are doing an absolutely brilliant job. We've got another 3. And then we're going to add another layer. Remember, you can drop those knees at any point and have a break. We've got 2. And 1. Next time you bring those knees in, they're hovering off. This time we lengthen both the legs and reach that leg long. The leg stays long as we bend through that left leg. So the right leg is reaching to the wall behind. Press up, that leg reaches to the sky. Bend through that left leg, that right leg is reaching to the wall behind. So it's almost like we're doing a bird dog, but we've not got the hand in, and we are keeping the leg long. I know this is hard work, so we're going to go for another 3 only. Really think about that back leg staying lifted in line with your body, so we're not letting it drop. We've got another 2. Keep breathing. And 1. Good. Bring the knees down. Lower all the way down. Let's push that bottom to our heels. Reach those hands away. Take a little roll through those wrists. Whew. Good job. All right, from here, we're going to give our wrists a little break. We're going to come into our high kneel position. So we're in our high kneel position, crown of the head to the sky. We want a nice long line from the tip of our head, crown of our head to our knees. One hand on the bottom of your rib cage, one hand on your lower back. Nice big inhale here. As we exhale, keep that back nice and stiff. We lean back like you're a plank of wood. Press the backs of your feet into the mat. Push yourself back up. Good. So we lean back. And we come back up and just lean as far back as feels comfortable. And we're not finding any arches or anything. We're keeping nice and straight. And really use the backs of those feet to press into the floor to come back up. You can stay here with these hands connected, just checking in that we keep that line nice and long. If you want to take it further, hands come to our hip pockets. We will reach them forward as we lean back, sweep them to our hip pockets as we come back up. Good, fabulous everyone. Good. So you can challenge yourself further here by slowing down your return. Maybe you can half the speed on the way home. Good, we're going to go here for number 4. And then we're going to add in some windmill arms. And that's when one arm opens up high, one arm opens low. And we lean back. Good. We've got another 2. And 1. Stay here if you feel comfortable. If you want to take it further, as we lean, one arm reaches to the floor, one arm to the sky. Follow your eye gaze with the low hand. Bring it back in. Good. Open it up. The eye gaze follows that hand that's reaching down low. And again, let's think about halving that speed as we come home. Looking fabulous, everyone. We will go for another 4. Keep breathing. 3. Now we're feeling confident. Maybe for the last 2, you can lean a tiny little bit further. We've got 2. Yes, looking good. And 1. Fabulous. Coming back to that high kneel. Place those hands on the mat. We're going to go back to that knee hover first, just to get the lay of the land with those hovers. So the toes are touched under. We hover both knees off, press the hands in, lower back down. So we hover off and lower down. We'll go here for another 6. And then we're going to reach that left leg this time to the wall behind. In 5, 4, remember you can drop your knees at any point. We've got 3, 2, and 1. We hover those knees. This time the left leg reaches to the ceiling as that right leg lengthens. Bring the knees back in so you can drop the knees here or keep them hovered. We press up, that left leg reaching to the ceiling. Looking good. We're going for 4 more here. And then we're going to add that layer where the leg stays along. In 3. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. Next time you bring that knee down, we will reach it to the sky, but it stays long as the right leg bends, like we're doing that bird dog. Press it up. Well, I did these yesterday, and I can really feel it this morning. Good, let's go for another 3. We're not here for long, stay strong. 2 more, keep breathing. Make this next one your last one. Reach that leg a little longer. Press to the sky. Bring it back down. Drop those knees. Let's push that bum to the wall behind. Take that child's pose. Take a roll through those wrists. Good job. All right, from here, we're going to push ourselves up into our high plank. If that's not for you, stay in a low plank. We're going for some walking burpees. So we step left foot in, right foot in, step all the way up, reach those hands to the sky. Good, bringing it back down. We're stepping out, out, in, sweeping up. So you can stay here with the steps. If you did want to add a further challenge this morning, you can go for that jump out, jump in, bring it up. And when those feet are close to your hands, they're nice and wide. So about as wide as your mat. Good. Stepping out and in or jumping, we're going to go here for about 30 seconds. And looking good, guys. Stay nice and strong. We're going to move into some standing work. In another 10. We've got 6, 5, 4. We'll stay standing in 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Bring those arms by your sides. Step into the middle of that mat. Lovely, jumpy guys. All right, so we're going to take those feet nice and wide. Good. Toes are reaching out towards the sides of the room. We're going to bend into Our left knee, our body weight goes over the knee. We come back through center and go to the other side. Good. So I always feel like the Artful Dodger here. Consider yourself. So if you're thinking what is she going on about, think of the Artful Dodger in Oliver. Good. All right, you can stay here with that arm leaning on that leg. If you want to take it a little further, the opposite fingertips are going to reach for the opposite toe as we bend through that knee. And we sweep across. So the reach for the bent leg, opposite hand reaches to the sky, and we bring it back in. Good. Moving from one side to the other, and you can take this as fast or as slow as you like. Really sink into that bending knee. Imagine you're pushing your hip into the wall next to you. Good. We're going to go here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Coming back up through the center. Bring those feet in so they're just past the shoulder width. We're going to take our hands, pop them on top of each other like we are a genie coming out of a bottle. Lovely. We're going to sink nice and low. Bum reaches to the floor, bend the knees, bending the knees, and stand up. Good. Lowering down, bum to the wall behind, bend through those knees. Good. Next time we lower down, we're going to hold there. Put your weight into your left leg. The right leg lifts for 1 and 2. We lower down, come back to center, stand all the way up. We lower down for 2 squats. 1, 2. Next time we come down, we shift the weight to our right hand side. That left leg lifts. 1 and 2. Good. Stay low as you come back through center. Looking excellent. So we go for 2 squats, nice and low. 1, 2. We lower down one more time. Shift the weight to our left foot. We lift for 1 and 2. Stay low. Come through the center. Excellent. Good. 1, 2. Next time we stay low. Shift to the right. Lift and lift. Good. Stay nice and low. So you need all of that weight to be in the bent knee so that we can really lift the opposite leg. Good. Lowering down. Stay low. Can you get a little bit lower into that bent knee? Yes. 2. Stay nice and low. Bring it back up. Lovely. Sink nice and low into those squats. Lowering down. We slide to the right. Lift for 1, 2. Back to center. We're going to do 1 more on each side. And then we're going to do 8 lifts all together. 2. Good. Stay low on your next one. Go to the left. We lift for 1 and 2. Stay low. Come back. These look so good, everyone. We've got 1 and 2. Stay nice and low. Slide to the right, which is another song. I'm sure you've probably picked up on that. Good. Come back to center. Good. We're going to go for 2 squats. And then we're going to go to our left and we're going to lift our leg 8 times. Lower down. Stay low. Slide to the left. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Come to center. Stand up. We'll come back down for 2, 1. And then we come back down. 2. Stay low. We slide to the right. 1 final time. And we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, body. Lovely. We're going to come sitting on the mat. I don't mind how you get there. If you want to grab a drink on your way, you can. I can never decide in these classes if everyone is as sweaty as me, or if it's because I'm talking at the same time. I'm never sure. All right, fabulous. You'll be glad to know that we're going to be laying on our backs. So, laying on our backs. Those knees are bent and our hands and arms are by our sides. Good. Take a few big breaths here before we move on. All right, nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to curl up, lifting our head, neck and shoulders. Reach your fingers to the wall in front. Lower back down. So nice big inhale. As we exhale, we curl up, reach those fingers to the wall in front. You can stay here with this lift and that reach. If you want to take it a little bit further, next time you curl up, we lift the legs into tabletop, head, neck and shoulders lift as those fingers reach. And then we lower everything back down. So we curl up, legs come to tabletop, legs are squeezed together. And we come back down. You can stay here with this lift if you want to take it a little bit further this morning. We curl up, head, neck and shoulders lift, stay lifted. Sweep your fingertips to the ceiling, the arms come by your ears. We circle the arms around to those hip pockets, and then we lower everything down. So we curl up, reach the fingers to the ceiling, to your ears. We sweep them round, and then we lower back down. Curling up, squeeze out the air as you roll. We sweep to the ceiling, to the wall behind, to the walls, to the side, and we come back down. You can stay here. Next layer, we curl up. As the arms reach overhead, those legs reach long. You can choose how high you lift them. We sweep back round, knees to chest, lower back down. Curl up, fingertips reach forward. Option for legs to reach as arms reach behind. We circle back round as the knees come in, lower back down. Good. Whatever option you've chosen here, we're going to go for another 4. We're letting that head rest in between each one. We've got another 3. I know this can feel hard work on your neck, so if you do want to have a moment, you could keep the head and neck down while you lift and lower the knees. You could even take your hands behind your head and work the legs on their own. Good. Let's go for another 3. We've got 2. And 1. Good. We're lowering everything down. Fabulous. From here, we're going to go for some bridges. So our hands and arms are by our sides, knees are bent, feet are flat on the mat. We're going to go for some traditional bridges first of all. So we peel the waistband off the mat to reach the hips to the sky. Rolling down the spine, melting into the mat. Peeling all the way up. And rolling back down. Good. Imagining that I have a rolling pin on your collarbone, and as you roll down, I roll the rolling pin down your body, and you melt and lengthen a little further into that mat. Good. We're going to go here for another 4. We've got 3. 2. And 1. You can stay here with that bridge. If you want to take it a little bit further, the right leg reaches to the sky. So we've got our bottom down on the mat, that right leg is to the sky. We peel the waistband up. Keep reaching that leg to the ceiling. Staying in that bridge, we bend our knee, cross our ankle over our knee. So it's like we're doing a figure 4 stretch. The knee opens out to the sides of the room. We're getting a stretch through that hip, and then we roll down. So that ankle is crossed over our knee. We peel up with that ankle crossed. Reach your toe to the ceiling. Bring it back down, ankle over knee. And then we roll back down. Good. And we're aiming here to keep those hips in line with each other. Use your hands and arms on the floor to help steady yourself out. Good. So we peel up with that figure 4 shape. Reach that leg to the sky. Bring it back. Lower it down. We have another layer here to add if you want to. The next time you peel up, we reach that leg to the sky. Flex the foot, and that leg sweeps down to the floor, to the ceiling. Point the toe, and we cross that ankle back over your knee, and we lower down. So we peel up, toe reaches to the ceiling. Flex the foot, lower it down to the ground. Point the toe, sweep it back up, and we go back to the move that we already know. So we're adding a lift and lower there with the leg. So really try and flex the toes, flex the foot so the toes are reaching to your knee. As you sweep down and point to come up. If you want to take this a little further, reach your fingertips to the sky. I find personally that my hips are a bit too unstable for that, so I'm going to keep mine down. Good, looking really good here, guys. So if there's any aspects of our little sequence that you don't like, you can always take them away. We're going to go for another 5. And then we're going to hold up in that bridge. You might be starting to feel a little burn through that left glute. We've got another 3. 2. And 1. Finish this last one. Cross that foot over. Good. We're going to peel up one final time. The right leg reaches to the ceiling. So the same leg that's been reaching. We're going to stay in the bridge as we reach that leg. Draw little circles for me. We've got 6, 5. We're going to reverse in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Reverse. We've got 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot down to the mat, roll all the way down. Bring those knees into your chest. Take a little rock from side to side. It might feel good to pull those knees right up to your armpits. Good, rocking here for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Before we move to the other side, we're going to go for some more core work. We're going to bring those legs into tabletop. Take those hands behind our head, interlace the fingers. And as you inhale, as you exhale, head, neck and shoulders lift, curl up, look towards your thighs. Roll back down. So we curl up, that lower part of your t-shirt presses into the mat. And we roll back down. Good. And your hands here are acting as a support for your head. We're not yanking ourselves up. We're letting our core do the work as it pulls us up. So you can stay here with this curl if you want to take it further. As we curl up, reach your right elbow towards your left knee. Roll back down. Next time you curl, left elbow to right knee. Good. So we're finding a little twist in that curl. It might feel good to have a nice big exhale as you curl up. Inhale to come down. So you can stay here with these legs in tabletop. If you want to take it a little bit further, as we curl up knee to elbow, the opposite leg reaches away to the wall in front. Bring it back down, that knee comes in, switch to the other side. Good, exhale to reach, bring it back. And you can lower your head in between each rep, or you can stay lifted, switching from one knee to elbow to the other. If you want more of a challenge, think about reaching the elbows to the outside of your knee. So elbows reaching to the outside of your knee. We've got another 8, 7, 6. We're going to go quickly in 5, 4, 3. Get ready to speed up in 2 and 1. Crisscross, nice and quick. How fast can you go? We've got 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to slow it down in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down. Final 8. How slow can you go? We've got 7, 6. Slow it down even more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming all the way back down. Fabulous. All right, so we're back, going back to the bridges on the other side. Knees are bent, feet are flat, hands and arms by our sides. We're going to start straight away with that left leg this time reaching to the ceiling. We peel the waistband up, bend the knee, ankle crosses over knee, find that figure 4 stretch. Really think about opening that knee out as we roll down. So we're getting a nice stretch through that hip. We peel up, you know the drill. Reach to the sky, point as high as you can. Bring it back down, roll it back down. Good, I'll whitter on a little bit less on this side because I know you all know what's going on. We'll go for number 4 like this. And then we will add in that lift and lower. Really think about that toe reaching as high to the ceiling as you can. And that knee opening out when you come into that figure 4. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Next time you reach that foot to the sky, we flex the foot, we lower down to the floor as we're in that bridge, point to bring it back, cross over, and then lower back down. Good, peel up, reach, flex, lower, lift, cross, bring it back down. Looking so good here, guys. We're going to go for about 5 more. Ooh. Looking great. We've got another 4. 3, 2, finishing your last one here. We'll bring it down before we lift up for those circles. Peel into that bridge. That left leg is reaching to the ceiling. Little circles here. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 6, 5. Keep lifted for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring that foot down, lower all the way down. Once again, let's bring those knees into our chest. Take a little rock from side to side. Well done, guys. You've done fantastically. We've just got a few more minutes left for some stretches. I'm going to go for a figure 4 stretch first of all. So we'll bring those feet down to the mat. Cross one ankle over one knee, doesn't matter which. Reach your hands through, grab hold of that thigh, pull that leg towards you. Good, nice big breaths here. We'll hold for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching over, opposite ankle crosses. We grab behind that thigh, pull that leg towards you. Nice big breaths. Good, we'll go here for another 6, 5, pull that leg a little closer for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. From here, let's push ourselves into a seated position facing the camera. We'll bring the bottoms of those feet together so those knees are reaching out nice and wide. Fingertips on the floor in front of us. We're going to reach the hands away, let that head drop towards those feet. Good, nice big breaths here. We're going to hold and reach for 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Nice big inhale at the top. Exhale as we reach those hands away. We reach for 3, 2, and 1. Final time. Crown of head to the sky. Nice big inhale. Let's exhale as we fall down. We reach for 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Crossing those legs over. We'll go for 1 nice big inhale. Reaching to the sky. We'll interlace the fingers at the top. Press them away. Take a little rock from side to side. Good. We'll go for another 3, 2, and 1. Find our center. We'll let the fingers go. Reach them down to the side. Clasp them at the bottom. We'll press the palms towards the camera. Lower your head towards your belly button. Nice big inhale here. As we exhale, we'll release those hands. Bring them to our knees. And well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me.